نشاهد الآن الندوة الصحفية التي يبدأ بها منتخب نيجيريا الذي سيواجه يوم غد منتخب المغرب في مواجهة قوية بين هذين المنتخبين اللذين سيلعبان على ورقة الصعود إلى الدور المقبل. كلا المنتخبان يطمحان إلى الذهاب بعيدا في هذه البطولة، خاصة بعد النتائج المحققة في مستهل هذه البطولة. يتواجدان إذن في نفس مجموعة جنوب إفريقيا ومنتخب زامبيا. نذكر أن المنتخب الوطني أيضا سيخوض اليوم ثاني محطة له في هذه البطولة عشية اليوم في مواجهة منتخب الكونغو بداية من الساعة 5 مساء بملعب نيلسون مونديلا ببراقي كما قلنا، مباشرة بداية من الساعة 5 مساء. إذن مدرب المنتخب النيجيري سيتحدث عن هذه المواجهة التي تجمع منتخب بلاده أمام المنتخب المغربي الذي حقق الانتصار في أولى مبارياته أمام منتخب جنوب إفريقيا. منتخب نيجيريا بدوره تمكن من تحقيق الفوز في مباراته الأولى أمام المنتخب الزومبي. إذن مواجهة للعب على المركز الأول في المجموعة الثانية بعد تحقيق كلا المنتخبين الفوز ومحاولة ضمان تأشيرة العبور إلى الدور المقبل في هذه البطولة. منتخب نيجيريا ومنتخب المغرب من بين المنتخبات المرشحة للذهاب بعيدا في هذه البطولة، من بين أبرز المرشحين رفقة المنتخب الوطني محتضن هذه البطولة للناشئين، إضافة إلى منتخب السنغال الذي يعد هو الآخر من بين المنتخبات المرشحة للتتويج بهذه البطولة. إذن انطلاق الندوة الصحفية لمدرب منتخب نيجيريا، لنستمع.
You won your first match brilliantly against a very South African, good Zambian team. But Morocco, you are going to meet tomorrow also, did well with South Africa.
Yes.
So what kind of match are we going to have tomorrow?
I expect that the match tomorrow against Morocco is going to be a very, very tactical one and a very serious one. Why? Because in the group, Morocco leads because they won 2-0. And I had the opportunity of watching for like about 20 minutes their match against South Africa. I was impressed with the Moroccan team, the way they play and what they do. I expect a very, very tough and competitive match for tomorrow because anyone that wins most probably will move on to the next stage.
Thank you. The same question is asked to the player. So what kind of match are we going to have tomorrow?
Okay, coming to Morocco and Nigeria's match tomorrow, we are expecting a very tough match from Morocco. Morocco is a very tough opponent. Both in the Senior World Cup, they did very well in the Senior World Cup. Like the Africans, we are very proud of them because of their performance in Qatar. And they have very top qualities in the whole world, like the likes of Ziyech and Hakimi in PSG. They have good players, and we respect their under-17 also. We watched their match against South Africa. They did very, very well. So it is going to be a very interesting match.
Right, thanks. Now you guys, if you have questions to ask, you just raise your hand. Yeah, gentlemen, you introduce yourself, please, first.
مرحبا بكم سيدنا كعبوش من جزيرة مصر. مباراة الغد ستكون مباراة الغد ستكون لضرب عصفورين بحجر واحد، تحصيل التأهل وخطف صدارة المجموعة الثانية. أكيد أنكم تطمحون للفوز من أجل تحصيل التأهل والصدارة والبقاء في قسم الطيران. ما رأيك في
It's an idea that is a very, very good idea. Why? Because we started here and we got all the supports that we've gotten yet is here in Constantine. So it will be very, very good to keep staying in the city and knowing more of the city, you know, and getting so comfortable because we're very, very comfortable here with every other person. So it would be good if we are able to win the match and that we remain here in Constantine to play all our games.
C'est au suivant.
كوتش طبعا ياسين بوقنات من التلفزيون الجزائري. الفريق النيجيري هو الفريق الاكثر تتويجا في المستوى العالمي ومن اقوى الانديه. برايكم ما هي الفرق الاخرى التي بامكانها منافستكم وتكون عقبه بالنسبه لكم؟ ما هي الفرق التي لا يمكن استثناءها بعيدا في هذا القرار؟
Yeah, until this moment, we've only played one match, and I had gotten the opportunity of watching the first match between Algeria and the opponents that they played against. I've forgotten the name of the country. You know, I saw Algeria move the ball very, very well, and they created a lot of chances in the second half. Then I never expected what I saw with Zambia. I never expected it. We nearly lost. If the ball that made the bar had gone in, most probably it would be a game changer. But at the end of the day, we managed to get two clear opportunities, the penalty and the goal that we scored. I have seen yesterday about 20 minutes as well of Burkina Faso and Mali. And I saw how the game ended, that one scored and the other one pressed till the very end. You know, even when they added 5 minutes, I thought equalizer was going to come. So I think Zambia ranks number one from what I've seen so far, because every game, a lot of differences. Then I am not going to rule Algeria out with the way that they move the ball. I'm much more afraid of Algeria than being afraid of Zambia. And what I saw with Morocco, with South Africa as well, a bit of scary moment for me with the way that Morocco plays. They defend very well.
Okay, the next, yeah. You give him the mic, right? Oh, well, first, you closer to that gentleman first, after that.
السلام عليكم. اسمي عبد الرحمن، صحفي جريدة الباص الإلكترونية. كوتش، أعتقد أن المباراة هي النهائية.
Okay. Yeah, can you ask the question again? Ask him for Yale.
كوتش، أعتقد أن المباراة هي النهائية مسبقا. شكرا، حبيت نعرف.
There is no sound, so wait a minute. Alors les techniciens, est-ce que vous pouvez voir avec le micro?
Hello.
Okay, try the other mic.
كوتش، السلام عليكم. سميت عبد الرحمن، صحفي جريدة مصر الإلكترونية. السؤال.
Good morning.
مباراة الغد هي نهائي مسبقا بين نيجيريا والمغرب، فريقين مرشحين لنيل البطولة. كيف التحضيرات المعنوية للاعبين النيجيريين في مواجهة الغد المغرب؟ وكيف نظرة النيجيريين للمغرب؟ خاصة المغرب هو فريق مرشح للفوز بالبطولة. وش التحضيرات المعنوية للاعبين؟
Before we came, there's one fact concerning the competition of the under-17 since it started. We know that it's very, very tough competition, and I've always been telling the boys right from 1985 that Nigeria won the World Cup. I was the captain of the team, and I've always told them that it's always very, very difficult, and each competition with a different mentality and a mental state. So the boys are heavily padded with a lot of psychological information, that to the extent that we're fit, very fit. So we will compete for 90 minutes. Even when we're tired, we're not going to stop. We're going to keep coming. We will come. Even while we're losing, we will keep coming. you know. So the mindset is the German mindset. We'll keep coming. We're not going to stop.
Okay, thanks. Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
صباح الخير كوتش، من هنا إذاعة القصة الضئيلة. شاهدنا ممكن المقابلة الأولى وأنت حضرتها إنه الخصم تاعكم كان منظم من الجانب التكتيكي، كان يلعب بخطتين هجومية ودفاعية في نفس الوقت. هل تملكون التوليفة لاختراق الدفاع وخاصة أن المقابلة الأولى كانت كلينشيت؟
We plan every match with a different solution and plan. With Zambia, it is play for play. Yeah, and you saw that at the very end, just about 10 minutes to go, Zambia, to an extent, had upper hand and created more chances. We expect Morocco to come out and play as well. But against South Africa, we saw that they defended. South Africa controlled largely the game, but they controlled, Morocco controlled the outcome with 2-0. With us, I think it might be the same. It might be the same. They will try to control the outcome. We want to control the game and most probably at the end control the outcome.
Okay, thank you. Give him the place.
One question for you, one for the player. For you, looking at the game against Zambia, are there aspects of the game that you picked out that you want to do better when you face Morocco tomorrow?
Yes.
And you also mentioned that you watched Morocco play. You mentioned their defending. What other aspect of the game do you think your side needs to be very wary of as you take on them tomorrow? Then to the player, very many people are saying Nigeria are the favorites. Very many people are saying that Nigeria are the favorites. Everyone is speaking about Nigeria being the favorites. As players, does this bring you some kind of pressure? Does it make you very eager to perform and show that you're really the favorites, or you're taking it in your stride?
I think I go first.
Okay.
Okay. The issue here is that we've seen a lot of errors that we made in the first half of the match against Zambia. That was to a large extent, you know, because they're playing, most of those guys that you see, they're playing, most of those youths are playing in the first international competition. And I don't expect anything more than a lot of errors. But now we've played, we have to continue to improve and see some of the errors that we made in the first half. If we can correct them very well, then the game will be better suited for us to control the game and at the same time try and control the outcome.
Okay. If they say that Nigeria is the favorite in the tournament, it's true, because we have the most young players in the tournament. We are young, and most of our players, this is their first time of traveling to play in an international competition like this. So we also have the support of our Nigerian brothers over there in Nigeria. So we are trying our very best not to let them down. That's it. We are the favorites in the competition. That's true.
Yes. Yeah, what I noticed from Morocco is that Morocco is very, very strong, and they defend very, very well. They're very compact. I noticed this, and I knew somehow that if they don't attack much, if they attack or South Africa maybe once or twice, it might be disastrous for South Africa, and if they get a goal, most probably they will get the second one, which actually at the end happened. They scored 2 goals. So with them, we will adjust to adapt to their situation so that we can see whether we get something out. We have fear as well. We have fear. We can lose as well. We know this. We've seen it from Zambia. You understand me? So we are prepared for this.
Okay. Thank you. So the next gentleman. Yeah. How is it?
سؤال ثاني محمد صالح مسكر التلفزيون الجزائري. الكوتش بالنسبه للمنتخب نيجيريا شاهد له في المقابله الاولى بوجهين مختلفين
Gaëtan, vous l'entendez pas très bien? Ok. Ok, vous pouvez reprendre, s'il vous plaît.
قلت منتخب نيجيريا في اللقاء الاول امام زامبيا شاهدناه ظهر بوجهين الشوط الاول والشوط الثاني انه بوجه باداء مغاير تماما يعني الفريق ادى شوطين غير متشابهين. بالنسبه لك انت كمدرب هل هذا راجع لنقص الخبره ام العامل البدني وكيف عملتم على تصحيح اذا كان في اخطاء بالنسبه لكم تصحيح هذه الاخطاء قبل لقاء امام المغرب وهل تصحيح الاخطاء او اعاده
Technician. Okay. Sorry for this incident. I think you can continue. Okay, you can ask the question again.
سؤالي هو هل تغيير الامور او تصحيح الامور يكون باحداث تغييرات ادخال تغييرات جذريه على التشكيله يعني تكون فيه لاعبين جدد امام المغرب.
I don't think so. The changes that might come might be just for us to adapt to the style of Morocco and try to find solutions to some of the errors that we've committed in the last match against Zambia. And like I said to you, in trying to adapt, sometimes things can fail. This is youth football. You know, psychology rules more. So the issue here is that I think we're well prepared for Morocco and we will adapt to the situation of Morocco to get something out of it because this match is important. We get this done, then we have to move to the next stage of the quarterfinals. Maybe second placed or first place, but this one is extremely important.
Merci. Au suivant maintenant.
السلام عليكم كوتش بنشر من النهار في الجزائرية. كوتش
Good morning.
شفنا منتخب نيجيريا قوي في المباراة السابقة لكن كان لديه مشكل، كان لديه سهولة بالطبع في الوصول إلى منطقة العمليات لكن كانت لديه نقص فعالية أمام المغرب. بتشوف إنه هذا ربما يشكل مشكل بالنسبة لكم أمام المغرب؟ شكرا.
Yes, it is going to be a bit of problem to be in front of Morocco when you're talking about the game, because we have to find solution when you defend the mass. But again, Morocco has 2 goals. Nigeria has only 1. Morocco is leading in the group. Nigeria is following. I think today's match will mark a new beginning in the way we perform and play and how it is going to happen for us to be able to move forward. Tomorrow's game will be very, very, very important for Nigeria and I think as well for Morocco. So they will be finding solution while we'll be finding solution as well.
Great, thanks, gentlemen.
السلام عليكم كوتش.
Thank you.
مصطفى بغرامة ألدن كابليوز. كوتش في المجموعة الثانية هذه هل يمكن الحديث على أن منتخب نيجيريا والمنتخب المغربي قد حسموا التأهل يعني سيلعبون فقط على المرتبة الثانية والأولى يعني باستثناء منتخبات جنوب أفريقيا والزامبيا للاعب ورقة التأهل.
Yeah, what you heard from me, what you've heard from me is my own opinion for the game of Morocco. But if you talk generally, I would want to tell you that I don't think so. Why? Because when I saw Zambia against Nigeria, I have no doubt that with everything okay again, Zambia will come out of that group. I think so. This is what my own view is, but it depends on what we'll play with Morocco. If we're beaten by Morocco, then automatically Zambia might have no place except to struggle for the third place also, and we'll be struggling as well. So I think in that group, I would want to, by my own personal opinion, you understand, not for general public, is that Nigeria, Zambia, and Morocco.
Okay, thank you, Coach. We have 2 more questions. Yes, sir. Right, you give him the mic, please. Wait till he asks his question, and then we'll come back to you.
Alors bonjour coach, APS Constantin.
Good morning.
Je voudrais savoir si vous avez travaillé sur l'aspect, le compartiment offensif, parce que lors du dernier match, on a vu un bon Nigeria, sauf qu'il n'était pas assez chirurgical. Les joueurs n'ont pas su profiter des occasions offertes, ils n'ont pas concrétisé les occasions au niveau offensif. Est-ce que vous avez pensé à ce volet? Est-ce que vous avez des solutions à ce problème? Parce qu'il s'agit quand même d'une grande rencontre qui va trancher, qui va vraiment être vraiment décisif pour le parcours. Merci.
Thank you for the question. I saw this myself during our encounter with Zambia. We tried doing things right, knowing that it's our first match, and most of these guys has never played in an international competition before, except for like about 9 of them that were in Ghana. We did a little correction, some little correction, and I tried as much as possible. Today again, I'm going to try to at least formulate a way in training on how we're going to get to reaching Morocco, because it's going to be a very, very interesting game, difficult. Then I repeat again, Nigeria, everybody says the favorite, but to be favorite, you have to prove that you are strong enough, you have the capacity to last for 90 minutes, then you have the strength to press the opponent and continue to press until the game ends. When you get the goals, even if it is 3 points, it's okay. Then we end at 6. We know that we've moved to the next stage and we'll be expecting what happens. I know it's going to be tough. So I'm afraid myself of Morocco.
Okay, the last question. Yeah, sir. Yes, allez-y, monsieur.
كوتش انت تقول لي المنتخب النيجيري عليه الفوز بالمرور الى الدور الثاني. بالنسبه لكم ما هي مفاتيح الفوز في هذا اللقاء امامنا؟
Yes. The key is win. The first key is win. The second is win. The third is win. Then the fourth might be things that I don't know about, something that can happen. That is strange. You understand me? But the first 3 for us, win, win, win. This is it.
Well, we're going to take one more question. Yeah, please.
إذا مشاهدينا، كانت هذه الندوة الصحفية لمدرب منتخب نيجيريا أنطوني ندوك.